Brunei, a small nation on the island of Borneo, has achieved remarkable wealth and prosperity, making it one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Although it covers only 2,200 square miles, Brunei has one of the world's highest living standards due to its abundant oil and gas reserves. The same family has ruled the nation for the past 600 years, turning it from a modest sultanate to an economic powerhouse. This fascinating tale of resource management, strategic governance, and socio-political stability is a fascinating one. This video will explore the key factors contributing to Brunei's wealth, focusing on its natural resources, governance, and strategic planning. With a population of fewer than 500,000, Brunei's socialist society is arguably the closest any nation has come to achieving a total welfare state. The Sultan's government pays for education, healthcare, and most other living expenses of its citizens, financed through Brunei's massive oil and natural gas wealth. This has earned the nation the nickname Shellfare. Brunei is an absolute monarchy, ruled by Malay Islamic leaders known as sultans since the 14th century. Historians consider this monarchy a unique blend of Malay culture and Islam, emphasizing mutual respect between the ruler and subjects. In the early 20th century, Brunei's fate changed with the discovery of oil, making it incredibly wealthy by selling petroleum products to the world. The current Sultan, His Majesty Hassan al-Bolkiah, is the 29th Sultan and has been in power since 1968. He is considered one of the richest people in the world, reportedly owning 7,000 luxury cars and private jets, some made of gold, and even flying his barber from the UK for his regular haircuts. Brunei's wealth is based on its abundant oil and gas reserves. The discovery of oil in 1929 marked a turning point in the country's history. The first successful well, drilled in Syria, unlocked economic potential that would reshape Brunei's future. The subsequent development of the oil industry, particularly after World War II, positioned Brunei as a significant player in the global energy market. By 1991, the Syria oil fields had yielded over 1 billion barrels of oil, a milestone commemorated by the billionth barrel monument. A few years after the discovery of oil, natural gas was also found, leading to the establishment of the Brunei LNG liquefied natural gas plant in 1973. Brunei LNG remains one of the largest LNG plants globally. The Brunei Shell Petroleum Company, BSPA joint venture between the Brunei government and Royal Dutch Shell, has been crucial in exploiting these resources. Over the decades, BSP has established extensive infrastructure for the exploration, production, and export of oil and gas. The revenue generated from these activities has been the primary driver of Brunei's economic growth, providing the financial foundation for the nation's prosperity. Brunei's governance has been crucial in managing its natural resource wealth. The absolute monarchy, led by Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, has focused on prudent economic management and long-term planning. The Sultan's administration has prioritized stability, infrastructure development, and social welfare, ensuring that the benefits of the country's wealth are broadly shared among its citizens. A key element of Brunei's economic strategy has been the establishment of a sovereign wealth fund, the Brunei Investment Agency, BIA. The BIA manages the country's oil and gas revenues, investing in a diverse portfolio of global assets to ensure sustainable income for future generations. This strategic foresight has helped shield Brunei's economy from the volatility of oil prices and provided a steady revenue stream to support government spending and development projects. While oil and gas remain the foundation of Brunei's economy, the government has made concerted efforts to diversify its economic base. Recognizing the finite nature of fossil fuels, Brunei has invested in various sectors to reduce its dependence on oil and gas. Key focus areas include finance, tourism, halal manufacturing, and technology. The financial sector, for instance, has seen significant growth, with Brunei positioning itself as an Islamic finance hub. The country has developed a robust regulatory framework to attract international financial institutions and promote Islamic banking and finance. Additionally, Brunei's strategic location and political stability make it an attractive destination for investors seeking a foothold in Southeast Asia. Tourism is another sector with considerable potential. Brunei has pristine rainforests, rich biodiversity, and a unique cultural heritage, making it an appealing destination for ecotourism and cultural tourism. The government has invested in infrastructure and marketing efforts to boost tourist arrivals, although the sector remains relatively small compared to neighboring countries. Brunei's socio-political stability has been a significant factor in its economic success. The absolute monarchy, led by Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, has maintained a stable and secure environment, free from the political turmoil that has affected many other resource-rich countries. The Sultan's long reign, marked by continuity and effective governance, has fostered a sense of security and confidence among citizens and investors. The government has also prioritized social welfare, providing free healthcare, education, and generous social benefits to its citizens. This comprehensive welfare system has contributed to a high standard of living and social cohesion, further reinforcing the country's stability. By ensuring that the wealth generated from natural resources is used to improve the quality of life for its people, Brunei has created a strong foundation for sustained prosperity. In recent years, Brunei has increasingly focused on sustainable development and environmental conservation. The government recognizes the importance of preserving the country's natural heritage for future generations. Efforts have been made to promote sustainable practices in the oil and gas industry, reduce carbon emissions, and protect biodiversity. The Heart of Borneo initiative is a conservation project involving Brunei, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Its goal is to protect the rainforests in these three countries. Brunei's commitment to this initiative shows its dedication to environmental conservation and sustainable development. By balancing economic growth with environmental stewardship, Brunei ensures its wealth benefits its people and the planet. Despite its wealth, Brunei faces several challenges that could impact its future economic prospects. The global transition to renewable energy significantly threatens its oil and gas-dependent economy. To mitigate this risk, Brunei must continue diversifying its economic base and invest in renewable energy sources. Additionally, the country needs to address issues related to labor market participation, particularly among its youth. Ensuring that the younger generation has the skills and opportunities to contribute to the economy will be crucial for Brunei's long-term sustainability. In 2023, over 80% of Brunei's exports and more than half of the country's GDP came from oil and gas. Because of this, the Brunei government is concentrating on diversifying its economy to lessen its reliance on the oil industry and mitigate the associated pressure. Within a century, the oil and gas industry transformed Brunei into one of Asia's strongest economies, allowing the country to preserve the majority of its extensive, untouched rainforest, which neighboring countries have struggled to do. In conclusion, Brunei's journey to wealth is a remarkable story of strategic resource management, prudent governance, and social stability. The discovery and development of oil and gas resources laid the foundation for economic prosperity, while strategic governance and diversification efforts have ensured sustainable growth. As Brunei navigates the challenges of a changing global landscape, its commitment to stability, social welfare, and environmental conservation will play a vital role in shaping its future. Subscribe for more videos. Thank you.